Ayo, what's good? It's your boy Jamaican Juice Boy back with another video for your beautiful, beautiful faces. And I spent the last 7 months watching every single Mr. Beast video, calculating how much he has spent. I didn't just calculate how much he's given away. No. That would be way too easy. I took into account everything. Anytime they get food, anytime they stop for gas, anytime they rent a U-Haul, all of it's accounted for. Basically, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the process, and if you don't really care, you can skip to the timestamp that's on screen right now. Now, before you start the video, please remember to like and subscribe, share, I don't know, project the URL of the video onto the moon, do something, I don't know. And without further ado, let's get in the video. Just to be clear, I've only taken into account the main channel. I didn't do Mr. Beast Gaming. I know we spent a lot of money on that one, but it was just so much. I wanted to get in Mr. Beast Gaming, but there's just so much. So yeah, let's go. Now, going into this project, I thought it was going to be super easy because I'm only dealing with very basic math, like very basic addition and multiplication. But then slowly I realized this is getting really methodical, and it's not as fast as a formula where I could just plug something in and get an immediate answer. And then, oh my gosh, how I just tried to look up prices for different things, it was just crazy. Because, you know, sometimes the prices of things change. I try to use Honey to like go back to when the video was posted, if I could, to get the price it was. And I don't even know if he bought it from that particular store, you know, so I already know the number's not going to be correct. But I tried my hardest to get as close to a reasonable number as possible. I also had to estimate a lot what the prices of things were, because obviously whenever they go for gas or something, you're not going to really know how much they spent or how much they spend when they get food unless they show you the receipt, or it's one of those videos where he's just buying a bunch of expensive food and they outright tell you. You're not really going to know how much they spent. Like, for example, in his very first video where he gives $10,000 to a random homeless man, afterwards they go eat at Texas Roadhouse, and I had to estimate how much that was. I'm guessing they took everyone there and he ended up spending somewhere in the ballpark of $85 to $100 for food. And, you know, obviously that isn't correct, but I have to put something there so it's at least somewhat close. I believe the hardest video for me to calculate was probably the one where they tie their shoes in every single state, because, you know, airliners have drastically different prices. So instead of doing the lazy thing and just picking one and going with that, I took all of them and then averaged them for every single flight they took for 25 flights. So yeah, that one was pretty intensive. Now, a lot of people believe that his most expensive video was the one where he gave away $1 million, but that's actually not correct. His most expensive video is actually donating $1 million worth of food to people in need, with a total of $1.1 million. Because not only does he have to buy the food, but he also has to pay for transportation and, of course, extra help. You can't just transport $1 million worth of food with the 4 guys on the Mr. Beast crew. The Mr. Beast channel passed the threshold of $1 million spent on August 28th, 2018 with the video destroying my friend's car and surprising him with a new one. Now, when he uploaded that video, the Mr. Beast channel spent a net total of $1,012,782.48. Now, what I also went ahead and did is I calculated the total for each year and averaged how much he was spending per video, and I'm gonna share my results here right now. For the year of 2017, he spent a total of $173,403.95 with an average of $12,000 per video. For the year of 2018, he spent a total of $1,500,000 $573,991.31 with an average of $2,000 per video. In the year of 2019, he spent a total of $4,190,258.62 with an average of $65,000 per video. In 2020, he spent a total of $9,971,565.40 with an average of $26,000 per video. And for 2021, I didn't take a total since the year isn't over yet, but even though it isn't over yet, he still spends about $90,000 per video. Like, I can't be the only one who thinks that's insane, right? And without further ado, we move on to the final amount. According to my calculations, Mr. Beast has spent a grand total of $18,189,142.83. Were you guys expecting the amount to be more or less? Let me know in the comments below. Now, I know that number can be kind of hard to wrap your head around, so to help you visualize, that is enough money to buy 18 Tomahawk missiles, or 2 M1 Abrams battle tanks, or 18,180 iPhone XXs, or a fleet of 60 small yachts, or 87 Lamborghini Huracans. And the craziest part to me is that's the money he's given away. That's the money he's given away to charities or food banks or homeless people or just some random dude off the street. And we're not even including the amount he's given away on channels like Mr. Beast Gaming. And that's why I think a lot of people are drawn to Mr. Beast. He's not like the typical rich YouTuber who flexes how fast their car is or how big their house is. Most of his income goes back into his videos or is given away. Compared to a lot of other big YouTubers, he lives rather modestly. So to me, Mr. Beast just seems like a cool all-around guy. So I'm in the middle of editing right now, and I forgot to mention in Mr. Beast's podcast with H3, he mentions that there's a lot of tax involved, especially when he's giving away these big gifts like a car or a house, and he covers that as well. So I also took that into account. I forgot to say that during the video, but now you know. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see your beautiful, beautiful faces in the next video. Bye bye.